Sega. Sega. You know, I feel like my video from the other day kind of fell on deaf ears, and that's unfortunate because you should have watched that. A 19-minute video on how I can help fix you guys and become a dominant company once again, a industry titan. But there's a lot of things going on with Sonic Origins that proves that you did not watch my video. I tagged all the appropriate channels. I know your PR people follow me on Twitter. Somebody had to have seen it, but they didn't pass it along. So maybe this video will serve as a way, as a reminder, as a refresher, so I can tell you guys what the streets are saying about what your company is doing right now with something that should be a home run. I do not for the life of me understand how you screw this up, but it looks like you're screwing it up and you're doing things surrounding this game that are making people angry. And then I even have an inclination, a funny feeling that you're gonna do something with one of the games in this collection to just make it absolutely ridiculous. And what am I talking about? Of course, the Sonic Origins collection. Now, I've talked about some of the drama surrounding it, the whole DLC price chart. I will refresh you guys on that because I honestly don't remember when the hell I made that video. Days, weeks, months, they all blend together when you work from home. You don't know what's going on. Is it winter? Is it spring? I don't know. Let me check outside. Oh, but the weather's crazy. I don't know. So let's talk about Sonic Origins and what the hell is Sega doing with this? Because this is, like I said, it's a surefire thing. It's a home run. You could see it coming from a million miles away, but instead, like, the pitch is coming right down the batter's box, and then you turn around and you just hit the umpire in the head with the bat. I'm surprised that hasn't happened yet in baseball, but maybe now it will that Sega is doing this. So the Sonic Origins collection, of course, consists of some classic Sonic the Hedgehog games with some modern twists on them. You have Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, technically have Sonic and Knuckles as well, as you can play with Knuckles in the other games, and of course you have Sonic CD. 4 awesome games, really 5 awesome games, but 4 awesome games that really help define the Sonic the Hedgehog character, from the graphics to the music. Just timeless classics in my opinion, games that still hold up very well today, and games that a lot of people have nostalgia for. You're adding in things to these games such as widescreen support, which is really nice. You're redoing all the visuals and stuff. You're adding in some additional stuff into the game as well. You're adding in, you know, some fun things, but it seems like things have just been getting very strange with this game, and they're progressively getting stranger, and then we're going to get to the point of where I'm like hypothesizing about potential negative things with this because I'm losing faith. I'm losing faith extremely fast in this game. First and foremost, we have to talk about the price point of the game. $40. $40. Now, I understand that you reworked some things here. I understand that you added in widescreen support. Maybe you even built these games from the ground up with Christian Whitehead, who of course is known for Sonic Mania, and that's a freaking awesome game. You know, that's when people really love Sonic once again. But still, the $40 price point for a handful of classic Sonic the Hedgehog games that we've all played a million times before, that seems a little high. It seems a little high to me, and I'm not usually someone to complain about the price of a game, and I'm a diehard Sega and Sonic the Hedgehog fan, but this feels a little high to me. I don't know. I guess maybe because you look at Sonic Mania, which was a game that was essentially built from the ground up with all new stuff, and that came out at $20, and then you have all these sort of weird things happening with the Sonic Origins collection, and they're already games that were made, and you're charging $40 for it. I don't know. Seems a bit high, but I'm able to look past that. But then everything just went to absolute shit with this. Exhibit A, the Chart of Doom. Someone at Sega thought this was a good idea. Somebody woke up and said, you know what? We need to make this as complicated as hell in order for people to buy this game so they get what they want to get. You got the standard game that gets you your main game, or you can get the Start Dash Pack, which is free DLC included with your pre-order of the game. So you got to pre-order it to get this. You get 100 bonus coins. Okay. Mirror mode unlocked, which looks like the only way to play this is with this with this pre-order package, and then letterbox background, which is available on some things. Then you have the premium fun pack, which we're not even going to tell you. We're not going to tell you how you get that, but that has some additional things that are like the letterbox mode that are only available in these 2 modes, and then some other stuff here. You can see character animation in the main menu. You're not putting that in the standard game. Okay. okay, that's a little bit weird. Camera controls over the main menu islands. Once again, it's not a standard thing. Okay, and then you have the classic music pack, which includes additional music tracks from various Sega Genesis games. And then you have the digital deluxe version, which doesn't have the mirror mode or the letterbox mode, but it has all the other stuff in it. Who thought this was a good idea? It's not good to confuse consumers. I complain about all of these stupid graphs that we get. I complain about all of these dumbass graphs that make no sense, that you gotta sit there and read and go through the chart and be like, oh, okay, this is the version I need to get. Why would you do this? Why would you do this with a Sega Genesis game? A Sega Genesis game. That's what this is at the end of the day. Or Sega CD if you're talking about Sonic CD. But these are 16-bit games. There's no rhyme or reason to be doing this. And then, of course, you have the fact that this is a retro game. For retro game collectors, and you're not doing a physical version of the game. You're thinking about it. You've heard people say that they want a physical version of the game, but you're not doing it. You're not doing it on day one. What the hell is wrong with you? Why would you not? I don't understand these companies. You know, there's a reason why that when these Capcom compilations come out, you know, they're really well respected. People seem to enjoy them. Things like the Capcom Beat 'em Up collection and stuff like that. And they release physically in Japan, but not here in the States. And then companies like Play Asia make a shit ton of money because everyone's buying those physical versions and importing them. It's going to be the same thing with this. Okay, it would have been the same thing with this if you just released it in Japan at least. But no, we're just, you know what? No, we're going to do some retro games, but we're just going to do them all digitally. People don't like that stuff. But this new thing is just kind of, you know, a little bit of salt in the wound there. It's a little bit of salt in the wound because Sega, in their infinite wisdom, has decided, you know what? Let's remove some Sonic the Hedgehog games from digital storefronts. So that way, we can make it much more difficult for people to buy these games. They have to buy the Origins collection. They have to focus on this new release instead of the previous release. So here's the press release for this abortion of an idea from a couple days ago. Press release. Sega delisting Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles and Sonic CD on May 20th. Sega announced today that the company will delist the digital versions of the standalone titles that will be featured in the upcoming game Sonic Origins on May 20th, 2022. This will include Sonic the Hedgehog 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, and Sonic CD. There are a couple of exceptions. Sonic the Hedgehog 1 and 2 will remain via the Sega Ages collection on the Nintendo Switch because, of course, you're making money off that. And Sonic the Hedgehog 2 will remain playable via Sega Genesis on Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack because, once again, you're making money on that. Why? You're... I don't understand the logic behind this. You're not going to be, this is so stupid. No one's going to sit there and be like, oh, I could buy, you know, Sonic CD for like $5 on Steam. Oh, and now I can't do it. So let me buy the Origins collection for $40. It doesn't work like that. You're essentially taking away an avenue for people to buy your game and giving them only one option. I would rather have two options. And that way, you can make more money because someone that maybe wants to buy Sonic CD, but they don't really want to play these other games, at least you make some money off that sale as opposed to making money off of no sale. See, Sega, this is the whole thing we've been talking about. You make small decisions that lead to easy profit. And then we take that easy profit and then we put them into the medium decisions and the harder decisions, the bigger risks, the bigger gamble. Sega at this point in time is just like, you know what? Screw it. We'll do whatever the hell we want and people will buy that shit. But you don't quite have that pull anymore. You don't quite have that pull anymore with your name brand. Nintendo can get away with it. And I try to call them out on it when they do it because they do it very often. But Nintendo can get away with bullshit like this. But you can't. You can't, and I don't know who is sitting there telling you, you know what, you could do this. You could do this and nobody's going to complain because they're a fucking idiot, okay? They are the stupidest person that you have in your company and they need to be fired. And the more I look at this collection, the more I fear for things because this is just something, actually we talked about this on Twitter with a couple of friends from the Spawncast. I have a sneaky feeling that when you play Sonic the Hedgehog 3, That's not going to be the original soundtrack for that game. That's not going to be the original OST. I think they're going to rework the soundtrack of that game because of the whole Michael Jackson situation. Michael Jackson was an uncredited producer on it. He helped make some of the songs on it. You listen to Sonic the Hedgehog 3, you're like, where are the Michael Jackson vocals? Like, it's a very well-established thing that everyone knows about. To me, this should be like the Doki Doki Panic, the Super Mario Brothers 2 thing. But it seems like there's still a contingent of people that don't realize that. But that's just factual. Okay, that's just factual, confirmed information. And I feel like they're going to rework the soundtrack of that game because Sonic the Hedgehog 3 has not been re-released since Michael Jackson's passing. And nobody wants to like talk about that. Nobody wants to say that, but that's factual. That's proven information. Look at his death date and look at the last time they released Sonic the Hedgehog 3. And Sonic the Hedgehog 3 is a game that people want to play. It's never included on things like the Sega Genesis Classics Collection. It's never included on things like Nintendo Switch Online. But here we have this new version of the game. And I really feel like they're going to butcher that soundtrack. And it's just like, how do you do this? How do you need a retro advisor along with a company advisor? Is that what these companies need so that they can provide products that the people actually want, that the people will actually buy, that you can make money off of by doing things like producing a physical copy of the game, no collector's edition? Why? You did this big ass thing for Sonic Mania where you got the cool talking statue and it goes, Sega. Like, I bought it. I bought it for triple digits. I didn't care. It's cool Sega shit, but you don't do a collector's edition. You don't do a physical edition. You make a stupid ass fucking graph that makes it like you need to be a scientist in order to figure out which version to buy. You're removing the older versions of the game, and you're probably getting rid of that banging Sonic the Hedgehog 3 soundtrack. I don't know, man. I am very curious to see how this whole project pans out. I know there's going to be people in the comment section. They added in new cutscenes in between the games to make it all flow together with animation. Okay. Like, that doesn't cost millions of dollars to the point of where you think you could just do all this little nickel and diming of people and create a $40 price point. I am sorry. I believe it's a lot harder to take a game from the 3D era, like a PlayStation 2 game or a PlayStation 3 game, and then bring it over to a modern platform because of the architecture of those systems and having to change things like the actual graphics of them and increasing the polygons and changing up the polygons a bit more so than a 16-bit side-scrolling game. That's just me, though, but I don't know. I'm wearing my Sonic the Hedgehog shorts right now from Chalkline Apparel. Still have hopes, still have dreams, but Sega, go watch my video. And if you haven't watched my video, you go watch it too. But Sega, go watch the damn video. I'm just here to help. I'm just here to help. So I just wanted to get this off my chest. Let me know what you think of everything in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching this video all the way to the end. And as always, I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.